Hello, peace and blessings, greetings, beautiful and sacred souls. I am QueenLeiaLewis of Beautiful and Sacred Things. We are the growing global community of women who are being all of who we are born to be. And so I am reaching out to you. I'm doing my part in the midst of these changing times and this global shift to share a word that I pray will be edifying and uplifting to you. We are all in the middle of this national quote unquote crisis. But the interesting thing about times of crisis is we have an opportunity to view these experiences through a higher lens, what I call seeing things through higher vision. And so, some people, let me just say what I'm going to say. Whatever your perspective is, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm sharing my message, and what I pray will be a blessing to some person, a man, a woman, a child, a family. This crisis that our nation is experiencing, I believe, is an opportunity for us to go higher, for us to see ourselves higher, for us to feel ourselves higher, for us to create a higher reality for ourselves. Always in life, we are co-creating through our thoughts. We are co-creating through our words. We are co-creating through our very actions. But the first level of co-creation is thought. That is the very first thing, our mind. What is going on in your mind in this experience? What are you thinking about? Use this time as an opportunity to assess your thinking, to write down if necessary, but to be with your thoughts. That would look like separating from technology, perhaps. That would look like spending less time watching the news, reading the newspaper, allowing other ideas to infiltrate your thoughts, but to really be alone with the purity and in the sanctity of your own mind to hear what your mind is saying about this whole experience. I believe that exercise within it of itself will be very revealing to you about where you may or may not have ideas that are rooted in fear, rooted in lack, rooted in scarcity, rooted in powerlessness, rooted in shaming, rooted in blaming. If it is true, as I understand it to be true, that we ultimately, the greatest expression of power, let me say it like this, the greatest expression of power is for us to be 100% self-responsible, for us to take total accountability and responsibility for our lives, our thinking, our speaking, our actions, our energy, our health, and our relationships with one another. Does that absolve other people of their responsibility, their duty? No, not at all. But ultimately, the only person who you can control is not even your own children, it's you. And the more you become a master of your thoughts, the more you become clear about your thinking, the more you purify your thinking, the greater your capacity you have to become a masterful creator. So examine your thoughts. That's the first thing. I believe this is an opportunity. This time of crisis, quote unquote, is an opportunity. It's a gift for us to really get into our mind state, to grow our consciousness from lower vibrational thoughts to those that are more higher minded thoughts. That's the first thing I want to say. The second thing is a practical thing. Because we are living in changing times, as evidenced by the major political shifts that are happening in the United States of America and around the planet, it would behoove us, says Queen Leia, it would behoove us to take an example from the pages of history and from the very lived examples of our ancestors for us to be more safety, cautious, preparedness-minded in our homes and in our communities. Does that look like stockpiling toilet tissue? Yeah, but it's so much bigger than that. Because in a time of shifting political impacts, of shifting economies, of perhaps even concerns about access to food and our food supply, one of the most empowering things that you can do and that you can choose to do is to be more responsible for your health. Before anybody was using sanitizer, and perhaps even before people were, buying Clorox. I'm not going to say Clorox is wrong, keep the Clorox, but definitely there were home remedies. There were natural things that were of the earth that we could do and that surely our ancestors have used for generations so that we can maintain our health and our energy and our vitality. One simple thing that you can do is go online and Google for yourself Thieves Oil, Thieves, and there's a wonderful story about the historical origins of Thieves Oil, as well as Fire Cider, Fireccider, Fire Cider. Hold on one second, I want to grab something and I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm back. Thank you. So Fire Cider and Thieves Oil, these are both, they both have rich history in terms of the legends behind Thieves Oil in particular. But you can find these things that are actually created by companies. You can buy, store-bought Fire Cider. You can buy store-bought Thieves Oil, and there's some wonderful brands that are making it. And you can also make it for yourself. So let me just go ahead and keep it 100% real because that's what I do. And that's the only way that I'm going to come to my beautiful and sacred souls, to you with the truth of as I know it and as I'm living it. The first thing is I want to share with you a wonderful little company called Mind Your Mana. I just got this. I literally just got this. And if my nails look bad, don't judge me. You can cash at me, QueenLeiaLewis, cash at me so that I can get my nails did. But anyways, this is called Fire Brew. This is by a company over in the Midwest, and they make fire cider. I bought this fire cider because I am preparing to make my own home brew. I'm about to make my batch. But fire cider needs to sit up for about a month before it has actually steeped and it's ready to use. And so I discovered this company maybe on Instagram. I'm not sure. I'm always looking at beautiful and sacred things, holistic companies that have wonderful wellness products, spiritual products, holistic products, to help you honor, appreciate, cultivate, awaken your beautiful and sacred divine essence. So I love what they're doing at Mind Your Mana. This is a woman-owned company. This Fire Brew, I have not sampled it yet. The packaging is gorgeous, as you can see. And this is apple cider vinegar wellness tonic with pineapple, mint, and chrysanthemum. What? Yum. Yeah, like I'm all over this. The benefit of fire cider, you all, is an apple cider vinegar based tonic that what you do is it helps to keep your immune system up. Many of us know about the apple cider vinegar cayenne shots that were made legendary. Let's give credit but where credit is due by Queen Afua. All due respect, mother. Thank you for helping to clear your system, for helping to keep your passages open, to help you have, good breath, cleanse mucus, also keeps your metabolism revving. Well, this is like a package option, is the wonderful Fire Brew. And that is made also with pineapple, which has what is it called? What is the acid in pineapple? Of course, I would forget. But anyways, all of these things would mean it would be very conducive to your system. So I have two by Mind Your Mana. I didn't expect this to be a share, but I'm not being compensated. But I want you to know, go to mindyourmana.com. Maybe the good folks at Mind Your Mana will hook me up with a gift if it goes off the charts. And they also have a cranberry one too. So I bought this during their sale. Fire cider, get you some, okay? Do this. This is going to enhance anything beyond just cold medicine, flu medicine, that over-the-counter, chemical-based things. It's time to become more holistic. It's time to become more natural in our healing as evidenced by our ancestors. But I'm going to take you to another step, beautiful and sacred souls. You can make your own fire cider. Like I told you, I was preparing to make mine. This is your fire cider infomercial, if you will. Okay, your holistic, how to survive, how to thrive, how to learn and prosper in this quote unquote crisis. Is it a crisis or is it an opportunity? I want us to be opportunity minded. If you're making your own fire cider, what you see is what you need. You're going to need ginger, onion, lemon or lime, a citrus fruit, You also will need hot peppers. You also could use horseradish. You will chop these things up. You will, skin them, peel them, chop them up. With the lemon, you're using the lemon juice and you are using the lemon peel, okay? Like the peel, y'all know what it's called. But you're going to use that. I have a jalapeno, I have a Scotch bonnet, I have much more ginger in the refrigerator, I have this. These are the things that you will chop up, you will cover it with apple cider vinegar, and then you're going to let it steep. Find a recipe online that you like and make you some fire cider. And then go ahead and, like, once you have it, you and your family can take shots every morning to keep your immune system up. Yes, you can do this. You already eat food like this anyways. Let your food be thy medicine. Another thing, sage. There's some interesting things going on about sage being, holy or not holy. Well, it is holy. Of course it's holy. Our Native American brothers and sisters knew that. And if you were, I'm not going to say that, sage. I'm just going to keep it at that. If you need sage, I have sage here. Contact me in my Emerging Beautiful and Sacred Things shop in Shreveport, Louisiana. But burning sage is useful in purifying your environment energetically, spiritually, cleansing space, as used by Native American peoples over the generations. So this is their culture. This is their spirituality that we reverently honor and appreciate. We're borrowing this. We're not co-opting their culture, but we are honoring this sacred gift of the earth, the sage. And it's also been shown to cleanse the environment of micro ills, bacteria. Sage yourself, sage your house. You've also made some fire cider for yourself. That's the next thing. You got a whole lot to do during this quote unquote government layoff, other than sit up and be scared. Why? Because you can be doing things. You're making fire cider, or you are ordering your fire cider from Mind Your Mana. I can't wait to open this. But we're not done, because I got some more recommendations. What about the thieves oil? If you're going to go to the grocery store, or if you're going to go to the Walmart, or you're going to go wherever you're going to go shopping, go ahead and stop by and get you some essential oil so you can make thieves oil. Thieves oil is a topical ointment. It's an oil that you have added other essential oils with high cleansing properties, high healing properties. You can apply it on your skin topically. You can put it through your diffuser and diffuse it into the air. Those are some of the ways. And you could even ingest a small amount of it to keep your immune system up. Holistic health, beautiful people, is about prevention. An ounce of prevention is worth, y'all know how it goes. Be preventative in your health care. This is hilarious, but I'm really being sincere, y'all. Make this go viral. Over in my local grocery store, these are the oils that I have. These are some of the foundation of your thieves oil. I would add this to a base of olive oil or sunflower oil or grapeseed oil. You can use all of those oils as bases, or coconut oil. What do you see here? You have cinnamon oil, pure cinnamon oil, essential oil. There is pure mint oil, and there is pure clove oil. To that, you could also add rosemary. You can rosemary, the herb or the oil, eucalyptus, the herb or the oil. Find you a thieves oil. You probably have these things in your house. When it comes to essential oils, here's a big secret. See, now y'all gonna be all at the store getting it, but that's okay. It's about teaching and growing, and this is my way of sharing during this time of planetary shift, reaching the people who will receive this. These oils came from the baking aisle in my local grocery store, in my local Kroger's, okay? In other words, you can pay like $20 for an essential oil, right? Or you could go to Kroger's and go to the baking aisle and get these for less than $2, right? So shop smart. So these are two natural, historic home remedies that have worked for our ancestors, have worked for people of generations past. I'm encouraging you to use them now. I have 2 more things that I want to share for recommendations while we are making a shift during this time of planetary opportunity for us to be more responsible, divine, sacred, beautiful beings who are living in harmony with the earth, with one another, and with ourselves, honoring the divinity of God that is within us, and I honor the divinity of God that is within you. Last but not least, Sister Love on Facebook. She is a bad herbalist. Bad meaning good, bad, like Michael Jackson bad. Sister Yaya has sea moss gel. She has a tincture of soursop that my mother took from me and jacked, and I had to buy some more. She has wonderful ill-healing herbs. So if you've been seeing these lists about where to get herbs from, get in touch with Sister Love. Another herbalist that I'm going to recommend as well is Sister Sobande Greer, Angelique Greer over in Tennessee. Sister Love is in New Orleans. These are women who, like, off the top, they are 100% legitimate, committed for the culture, about the culture, and by culture, I mean a culture of life. A culture of life. Yes, they are Black women about that culture too, our culture, but about a culture of life. And I'm sure that they would probably be happy to assist you if you see this and you come to them correctly, inquiring about their products. And in closing, your beautiful and sacred thing that I wish for you to also consider is my product. And this is called Louisiana Bayou water. This is my own creation, coming soon from the Beautiful and Sacred Things boutique, online for you, and also opening in Shreveport, Louisiana, where transformation will be happening right here at Ground Zero in the Deep South at Sankofa Gardens. That's a long story, but you'll learn more about that. But while we're shifting during this time, let me tell you about this Bayou water. This is a blend of botanicals, of herbs, of essential oils that you apply to yourself by spraying it, and it just smells so good. It's herby, it's earthy, it's natural. This is a wonderful shield for you to use with your prayer work, with your energetic work, with your healing work, with your affirmation work, with your Lord, please don't let the plague come get me work. Don't say it like that though. Don't say it. I'm being funny. I'm being facetious. But really, in your praying and calling up divine protection, use this. I have this available. Inbox me for your Louisiana Bayou water. I love you all. This too shall pass. You hear me? This too shall pass. Tap in, get the lesson, get the blessing. I'm Queen Leia Lewis of Beautiful and Sacred Things. I love you much. Peace.